Hi, I'm Ellen Watts and I'm the author of Cosmic Ordering Made It Easier, How to Get More of What You Want More Often. And welcome to my series of top tip videos, all designed to do exactly that, to help you have more of what you want, whatever that is. We're up to tip number 24, which we've covered a lot of the straightforward tips about the whole process of getting your order in. So we're really dealing now with lots of little tweaks. And tip number 24 is all about that. It's when you're stuck. When you're stuck, and sometimes when you're stuck, you don't know what it is. You don't know why you're sticking. And it becomes hard to order something because, again, you don't know what it is. So the best way to do this is I can tell you a story. So after I wrote the book, I made my own website. I had an existing website for my business that I'd had for a long time that somebody had built for me, and it was kind of static, and if I needed to change I had to get them to do it. And I didn't want that to be the case with the book, because this was all a bit experimental and I wanted to be able to change it on the fly. So I'm not naturally a IT kind of girl, but never been one to let that stop me. I got a package, and I designed and did and on my own website. I'm pretty proud of myself. It took me about a weekend, but it was pretty good. And I got it to the point where I could. It was an e-commerce site, so I could sell the book online, which was the most important thing to me. And it was almost finished. I just had to do a little bit of the sort of backstage stuff where the letters went out and make sure all that worked. It was almost finished, and then I stopped working on it. Have you ever been really, really close to a goal and suddenly you start procrastinating? And I didn't even notice it at first. It was very subtle. I would kind of say, oh, I really want to finish the website, but I'm so busy. And I'm so busy. And then one day I actually sort of noticed I was so busy polishing pot plants and doing the housework. And that was the moment that I went, hang on, what's going on here then? I said I was so busy, and yet, I mean, if I was coaching myself in a sort of business capacity, I'd be saying, what's the biggest return on investment action you could be doing right now? There'd have been no doubt about it. Get the website finished so you can start taking money. And I wasn't doing it. I was doing really low value stuff, no value stuff, rather than get on with it. So at that point, you need to do a little bit of self-exploration. I was going, okay, what's this all about? What is stopping you? And is it that you don't know what to do next? No, actually, that's not true. It wasn't information that I was lacking. I knew what to do next. Is it because you were finding it boring and you're not interested in doing it? No, I really enjoyed. I loved putting the website together. All right, let's have a look at some of the more universal ones. Is it fear of failure? Is it that you're frightened that if you put it out there and you're ready to take money and nobody buys your book? And I thought, no, I'm actually really okay with that. I'm way over that. I've done it. It's out. I'm ready to put it out there. Whatever. No matter if nobody bought. I mean, I knew lots of people were going to buy the book because I had lots of immediate circle of networking who were busting to get their hands on it. But it could have just gone to that and died there, and that would have been absolutely fine. I was proud enough that I'd just written the book. So I thought, is it fear of success? Is it that I'm scared that if I put it out there, I'm going to have this tidal wave of people wanting a book and I'm not going to be able to fulfill it? And I thought, no, I can handle that. I will employ people if I have to. So I thought, what on earth is it that's stopping me? And I got there in the end. What was stopping me was, because I'm a customer service specialist, it was all about reputation. I was actually scared of what if, and it was all to do with me not feeling good enough. We've all got these not feeling good enough things in all sorts of areas of our life. And this one was coming out because of me not being a particularly IT person. And yes, I'd made the website look pretty and all of that, but what if I hadn't done the backstage stuff properly? What if somebody ordered a book and I never got told about it? The bit that tells me didn't happen. And then you've got these people expecting a book and it's not coming. That's not good customer service. What if they ordered a book and it got in there and I didn't do the money bit right and I couldn't get my hands on the money? I couldn't get it out of PayPal. What if they ordered it and I hadn't done the little letter thing all right, and it came back and instead of saying their name, it said dear customer or dear, oh, I've seen some horrible, horrible automated marketing stuff that I cringe, and I did not want to be supplying that. And that's what the problem was. And once I understood what the problem was, what it was that's stopping me, then it's easy. All you do is you put in a cosmic order to clear that sticky bit. So I put an order in for one of my favourite phrases, the person, resource or situation, to clear me of that limiting belief. Half an hour later, the phone rings and it's a lovely lady. Her name's Maddie. She's got nothing to do with the cosmic ordering at all. In fact, we'd never spoken before that day. I was doing some training at a company called Mila, customer service training. She was doing some marketing training there. Somebody knew her, knew me, had introduced us via email and said, Ellen, meet Maddie, Maddie, meet Ellen. You two both working at Mila, both doing different things. Wonder if, you should connect. I'd done something on LinkedIn to say hello to her. She now had picked up the phone and rang me and was going to ask if we perhaps wanted to get a coffee. So we're chatting about that. She knows nothing about the book. And then somehow the book comes into the conversation, or probably because I hadn't got time for a coffee because I was just getting this done. And maybe the coffee would be great, but later. And she said, what's the book about? And I told her. And she said, I've got a friend who would be really, really interested in that. It's her birthday soon. I could get that as a present for her. Can I order it online? And I almost autopilot went to go into what I then realised was my standard response, which was, you will be able to soon. The website's nearly ready, but not yet. And then I caught myself just as I sort of went to go start it. I went, you're my order. And I said, tell you what, Maddie, it is actually, it's not live, but it is ready to take orders. And in fact, you would do me the most enormous favour. If I know for sure that you're going to order it now, then you can order it. I'll know it's coming, so it will test my system. And as a marketing person, I would really, really appreciate your feedback on all that you receive at your end and whether you thought that worked well. And she said, do you really want me to do that? She said, because that is my job and I won't mince my words. And I went, no, that's exactly what I want. I don't want a friend telling me it's wonderful. I want the truth. And so that's exactly what happened. And she put the phone down. She placed an order. It came through. By the time she rang me back to tell me that it was all wonderful and everything had gone according to plan and the email that she had received was delightful, I'd already got the order, got my money out of PayPal, done everything I had to do, sorted. And you know what? That cleared it. Within half an hour of understanding what was stopping me and putting that order in, job done. What did I spend the afternoon doing? Not polishing pot plants, I can tell you. I got that website finished and I started marketing the book and taking money. So that's probably the longest video we've had so far, but it's such a good story and such a very, very easily transferable. You can take the lesson from that story and apply that to so many areas where you might be sticking and you don't even know why. That's fine. Work out what it is and it's usually fear-based somewhere, but work it out and then ask the universe to clear that for you. You'll be amazed at the results. I do hope you're enjoying these tips. I'm certainly enjoying giving them to you. If you are loving them, keep watching. I've got plenty more to do. There'll be more uploaded over the next few days. But if you can't wait, I've got a website that sells this. You can see the website that I designed. It's www.ellen-unlimited.com. And if you go on there, you can buy copies of the book. You can book on my workshops. You might even be able to get some coaching. I think coaching's on there as well. But if you do that, you can order it from Amazon, of course. You can get it on Kindle. You can buy it in any UK bookshop. If they haven't got it on the shelf right there, they will order it for you. But if you get it from me, you can see my lovely website. And in the little box where you can put comments, you can tell me that you'd like it signed for you, or for a friend if you're buying it for someone's birthday. I will very, very happily sign it for you. Okay, so that's tip 24. Tip 25 coming up really soon. Until then, happy ordering and bye for now.